Today on Judge Mom.
You are here suing your former personal trainer.
She had a guarantee to lose 20 pounds in 6 months.
Instead of losing weight, you gained weight.
Correct.
I don't owe her nothing. Because of her, I've lost my clients. She was not falling by the meal plan.
Well, she had me eat all these things. She told me I could eat that stuff.
I never told her that.
Brownies.
Oh,
she told me I would
wait.
burn
Oh
calories
my goodness,
while
you gotta
I'm
be
sleeping.
kidding me.
If you have a plan where I can eat brownies and lose 20 pounds in 6 months, sign me up.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Sandy presiding. Your Honor, this case is Green versus White.
Thank you, Bailiff Delgado.
Ms. Green, you are here suing your former personal trainer. You say she's done nothing for you but caused you pain and suffering. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. White, you say that Ms. Green is, quote unquote, the only one causing her own pain and suffering, and you are countersuing her for defamation in the amount of $25,000. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please tell me, Ms. Green, why we are here today.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm suing Susan White for $15,000 for emotional distress and fraud. I became reclusive, lost all my confidence, and because of my parents, the love of my life is now gone. Now I'm forced to hire a new personal trainer to lose the weight that I gained with her program.
Ms. White, I am aware that you are countersuing her, but what do you have to say as to those allegations?
First of all, Your Honor, I'm a physical trainer and nutritionist for the past 20 years. I have an excellent program. My program is built on trusting the process. Erica here, I don't owe her nothing. I'm countersuing her for $25,000 for defamation of character. Because of her, I've lost my clients. Over 10 clients at that.
This is where we are, high stakes. Can you please tell me, Ms. Green, the basis for your lawsuit in detail?
Yes, Your Honor. I've always struggled with my weight. I've had weight issues since I was very young. But when COVID hit, I gained 30 pounds in 2 years.
I think we all gained weight during COVID. It was just part of the pandemic, the frustration. I can understand that. Everybody except Delgado here. He's the only lucky one. Go on, Ms. Green.
Sure. I talked to friends and coworkers, and she came highly recommended. So I wanted to sign up. I looked at her ad, and I was like, wow, I knew she was the right person for me. She had a guarantee to lose 20 pounds in 6 months. So how could I go wrong?
Wow, and this is all in the ad?
Yes.
So you guaranteed 20 pounds in 6 months. Seems reasonable. Go on.
But instead of losing weight, I gained weight. So now I'm forced to hire a new personal trainer because of the lack of instruction she gave me.
So if I'm understanding you, the basis of your claim is that the guarantee in her ad did not work for you. Instead of losing weight, you gained weight.
Correct. And I followed her plan religiously.
The ad that you say guarantees the weight loss, did you submit that as evidence to this court?
Yes, I did.
Very well. Let's take a look at it, Bailiff Delgado.
I lost 25 pounds in 6 months.
I finally have the body I always dreamed of.
Seems very professional. It incorporates exercise, nutrition, lifestyle changes. Seems like a very attractive program, I have to say, to your credit. So what happened, Ms. Green?
Your Honor, like I said originally, I followed her plan religiously. She had me on a high protein, high calorie diet. Look at me. Do I look like I need calories?
Did you have that protein shake this morning?
I did. She had me on a protein shake every morning. I would also do the treadmill at my house for 30 minutes on level 2.
So far, sounds like what my trainer would make me do, honestly.
Correct, Your Honor.
Tell me in detail about your program, Ms. White.
So the Waste Away program, Your Honor, is consistent of burning weight, burning calories. Most important thing is you are what you eat. So if you are taking in more calories than what you're burning, you're not doing the process. So you have to work in order for it to be
So if I were to sign up, what would you have me do? Where do we start? I kind of want to understand what you had her do from the beginning.
Okay, well, first of all, I told her about the program, how it works. Basically, every morning you have a protein shake. You are to follow the guide. I provided her with nutrition on a day-to-day basis, what she was supposed to eat, and what she was supposed to actually turn in. Everything that she ate was to be recorded and sent to me.
Would you give me the same program that you would give Miss Green, or is this specialized according to the needs of each one of your clients that comes in?
I pretty much provide the same program for everyone. So
And you think
it was
the
no
same
different.
program works for everyone?
It actually does.
Okay.
So far, I do have clients that have testimonies they've lost. Remember, now keep in mind now, it takes 6 months to lose 20 pounds. It doesn't just come off right off the bat. Again, you
Understood.
have to work in order for it to be worthy.
But this young lady's telling me that she tried the program and in 6 months, instead of losing weight, gained weight.
Okay, because she was missing sessions, she was missing meals, she was not following by the meal plan.
And how do you know she wasn't doing that?
I was going to the printer. She had me make copies. She would have me hold the copies up and do squats when I'm at the printer.
That's not
She would have me
That's-
walk and
Wait. That's a great idea. Delgado, you stand around way too long. Why don't you squat? Come on. It's good for the circulation. There we go. 1, 2, not ballet class.
She was missing sessions, she was missing meals, she was not following by the meal plan.
And how do you know she wasn't doing that?
Because she was supposed to get in contact with me.
Okay. You're also countersuing her, correct?
Yes, I am.
So,
Your Honor.
what is it that happened that the program wasn't working for you? Because she's given me a perfectly clear explanation. You exercise, you follow the nutrition, you check in with her to make sure you're on target, and that's the way the program works. And if you do that, according to Miss White, you lose 20 pounds in 6 months.
she kept telling me to trust the process. But how could I trust the process when I'm gaining weight instead of losing it? I was going to the printer. She had me make copies. She would have me hold the copies up and do squats when I'm at the printer.
That's not
she would have me walk.
Wait. That's a great idea. Delgado, you stand around way too long. Why don't you squat? Like 3 squats. Come on. It's good for the circulation. There we go. 1, 2, not ballet class, just squat. So this was part of the program. So you were doing squats at the copy machine, right?
Yep. And when I would walk, she would have me suck in my abdomen and walk.
Because if the core is not tight, then it's not right.
So you were doing this everywhere you went?
Correct. And even for lunch, she didn't have me sit. She wanted me to stand up when I'm eating lunch so I can burn calories while I'm eating.
These things that I provided for her was something to be fun. Something
In her
that she would-
personal space?
Yes, something that she would enjoy doing. Because again, she told me that she worked from home. So you have to, but Your Honor, you have
missed
to be
that
in the
little
mood.
detail, Miss
Yeah,
Green.
you have to be
She
in the
just
mood
didn't
to
listen.
lose.
She didn't hear me. I always told her that I worked at an office.
Consistency is the key. She has to commit to the program.
So how did you communicate with her?
We met one-on-one, and
But she just told me a couple minutes ago that you stopped meeting with her and you stopped reporting back.
she never returned a lot of my phone calls.
First of all, Your Honor, I just want to say that it's not my responsibility to hold her hand. I am her trainer, that's true. And like I said, consistency is the key. You have to trust my process, but you have to follow the process.
So when you say trust the process, why should I trust your process?
Because, Your Honor, I'm not going to provide you with anything differently than what I do. So that's why I would say you have to at least trust me. If you give me your money, I'm going to ensure that if you follow the steps, that you will lose the weight.
Your Honor.
Ms. Green, let's talk about exactly what you were eating and drinking, because I need to determine what happened, why you gained 20 pounds, why you're suing her, and if it's really directly a result of her action or inaction. So please, details. What were you eating?
Sure,
Morning,
yeah.
noon, night. I saw the exercise routine. Now I need to know what you were eating.
Yes, Your Honor. So I was having a protein shake in the morning with eggs.
With eggs.
I'm taking notes. Go ahead.
That's not
Okay.
what I provided you.
Uh-oh. Maybe we have the first problem right there.
Yeah, protein shake is supposed to be with greens and beets, not with eggs. So that's something that you chose on your own. You cannot
guess
blame
beets-
me.
Well, Miss White, can we let her continue? I want to hear the whole list.
Thank you, Your Honor. I had chicken. I would have
Chicken?
fish. I would have sometimes fried chicken. Yes.
Fried chicken, you're not supposed to have fried chicken. That doesn't follow the program.
Fried chicken? I'm not a nutritionist, but I know when you diet, you can't have fried chicken.
Well, she had me eat all these things. She told me I could eat that stuff.
I never told her that.
Yes,
So what
she
did
did.
you tell
I
her?
was eating brownies. she
Oh,
told me I would
wait.
burn
Oh my
calories
goodness,
while
you gotta
I'm
be kidding
sleeping.
me.
So
You're
it
not
didn't matter
burning
what I
if you're
ate.
eating brownies, you're not
Oh,
burning
wow.
calories. That don't make any sense.
Miss Green, Miss White, Now she's eating brownies. If you have a plan where I can eat brownies and lose 20 pounds in 6 months, sign me
Your Honor,
up.
that's not true.
You eat them anyway.
It's not true. Brownies is not part of my plan. That's not.
So tell me what your plan is and the way that she should have followed it.
Everyone needs to listen. Susan White is a fraud, a scammer, a fraud. She is a terrible trainer.
Do you think that's right, Miss Green?
Yes, I do, because she
Really?
promoted something to me that was false.
That doesn't give you the right for you to go on social media and point her out like she's a criminal.
I'm the victim here.
Brownies is not part of my plan. That's not.
So tell me what your plan is and the way that she should have followed it.
My plan consists of protein shakes. That's going to be the beets. That's going to be the greens. That's going to be the carrots. Anything that's healthy. Brownies, fried chicken, and fried fish is not healthy. I would never recommend it. So
figured.
what she said is not true. And again, she's
Your
a liar.
Honor, she's a liar.
No, I'm not a liar.
You are.
She's irritable and she's angry. I'm not the reason why. It's
I'm
not
not
my
angry,
fault
I'm
that she
upset.
gained that
She's
weight.
angry. What do I don't know.
I
what to
have
say.
pictures to prove it.
You have what to prove it? I'm
I have
sorry.
pictures, my before and after pictures, before I signed up with her and what I look like after.
But like
All
I
right,
told
before
you,
I
they trained with me for 1
order
week.
in my court, I want to
That's
see
it.
the evidence.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you
Wow.
look fine to me, Miss Green.
Thank you.
Wow.
Now let's take a look at the
Now
after.
look at that.
No.
That's horrible.
No.
Look how disgusting I look. It's all because of her.
I wouldn't
but you're
call it
missing sessions and you're
disgusting.
missing
It
meals.
looks
What am I
like
supposed to
you
do?
gained a couple of additional pounds. I'll give you that.
A couple. I gained 25 pounds with her.
You did not do exactly what I asked you
And
to
you
do.
said you were only with her for 30 days.
No,
when you
I
were
was
supposed
with
to be
her
6
for
months.
3 months.
No. 30 days, she began to miss the sessions. She began, after 1
What
week.
happened?
She started missing the sessions.
After a week.
1 week.
Miss White, you're telling me that I have to award you $25,000. Haven't heard the first word as to why I need to do that.
Because first of all, Your Honor, she's posting bad things on social media about my program. All she had to do was come to me and tell me exactly what happened. That's not what she did. She goes on social media saying bad things about me. It caused me to lose my clients. I have a family to feed.
Your
Is that
Honor.
true,
Just
Miss
saying
Green?
negative
Did you
things
go
about
on
me.
social
No.
media?
I
Why didn't you
posted the
just
truth.
call her
I
first?
submitted the evidence to the court.
You submitted her postings for me
Yes,
to look
I did.
at. And what am I going to be looking at, Miss Green?
You can see for yourself, I didn't post anything that wasn't the truth.
It's not true, Your Honor. I have
Let's
clients
take a
that will
look,
prove
Bill
exactly
Delgado.
what happened.
Everyone needs to listen. Susan White is a fraud, a scammer, a fraud. She is a terrible trainer. She lies about her waist away program. So if you want to gain 25 pounds in 6 months, guaranteed, she is your girl. She's the worst.
Did you post this on social media?
I did on my Facebook page.
Why does everybody feel like they need to post everything they feel on social media? Isn't it easier to just pick up the phone and call her and say, hey, the plan's not working, give me my money back and help me lose that weight I gained?
She didn't care. I told her my concerns. She didn't care about anything of what I had to say.
I did care. I told you that you will lose 20 pounds in 6 months, but you have to follow through with the program. I do care, but you had no right. All you do was
Ms.
contact
White, let
me.
me ask you something. Why is it that when your clients don't report back to you, go 30 days without calling you, do you have a system in place to follow up with them?
So I'm going to be honest with you. I called her 3 times, and she never returned the phone calls. I was checking up on her.
Your Honor,
So
3
it's
times,
obvious,
that's
it's obvious
nothing.
this is not what she wants to do. So what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to make sure and entrust in me. If the program I'm telling
No,
you is
you're-
not working,
You're
then-
supposed to show up, Ms. Green. Are you not supposed to, Ms. White, weigh in your clients, take their measurements, and ensure that this process is
Well,
working?
this is what she did the first week. But I'm going to say
Okay.
again, after that, she continued to miss the sessions. She's
Which
missing
were
the food.
weekly sessions where she's supposed to continue weighing in and taking
Yes,
measurements.
every week.
So, Ms. Green, I mean, she doesn't have a magic wand. She's not the tooth fairy. What do you want her
Not
to
the
do?
weight police. Please,
I get it.
if you could, look at the social media review. Please.
So you not only post something which not ruling yet, but looks like defamation just a little bit, you could have said there are certain weight loss programs that don't work. Research before you hire anybody without calling her out by name, right? Nice alternative. Should have tried it. Everybody out there, let's think of doing that in the future. What else did she do that you said you were going to show me?
The social media review, that it's the evidence that's been submitted to the court.
All right, let's take a look at that, Bailiff Delgado. Susan White's Waste Away program exposed.
How dare
And this
you.
is from Erica Green.
How dare you?
The Waste Away program by Susan White is a lie. She doesn't know what she's doing. She will have you working out and eating 3,000 calories per day. Don't waste your money on her with an X on her picture, like if she's a criminal. Do you think that's right, Miss Green?
Yes, I do, because she
Really?
promoted something to me that was false.
That's not true.
She
I
promoted
have
something
clients.
to you that you had to follow up with. And by your own testimony, you've admitted that you didn't follow up. Now, that doesn't give you the right for you to go on social media and point her out like she's a criminal.
I'm the victim here. Her lawsuit is ridiculous.
I'm starting to think her lawsuit may have a little bit of merit, ma'am.
Your Honor, after she left me, she linked up with another personal trainer. His name is Mark Smith.
Okay, and who is this Mr. Smith?
He's the person that she decided after she bad-mouthed me and talked bad about me, she decided to
And
personal
tagged you
train
as a
with
criminal
him.
on social media?
Yes, and he's here.
Oh, he's here.
He was telling me all the lies that Erica said about me.
Oh, so now we have a witness who's gonna say and tell me that you did defame Miss White here?
These two are liars.
She did not follow my meal plan. She skipped the workouts, and she didn't pay me.
Pay me my money and use what's left over for your burgers and fries.
How dare you come in here and sue Miss White when you're eating burgers and shakes? Of course you're not gonna lose weight.
You are the problem. Get off my stage.
He was telling me all the lies that Erica said about me.
Oh, so now we have a witness who's gonna say and tell me that you did defame Miss White here?
These two are liars.
They're liars. Can you give me something more than he's lying? You're
Because
a
they're in
grown
the same
woman.
circle. They're in cahoots together.
Maybe they are in cahoots, but let's hear what he has to say. So we're gonna ask the witness to please step into my courtroom. Mr. Smith, can you please state your name?
My name is Mark Smith, Your Honor.
You made me
So,
fat.
Mr. Smith, how do you know this child who is screaming on my left side?
As we can see.
I've been working with Erica now for a month, and I totally regret taking her on as a client. She has a
You as well?
she has a bad reputation among the local trainers, but I always give the benefit of the
Honor,
doubt.
I
And
regret
I
taking him on
appreciate that.
too.
Ma'am,
I'm trying to talk here.
I've had enough. Enough. So be quiet.
Your Honor, you can see the attitude we have to deal with
Yes,
on a
I
daily
can.
basis. Anyways, I always give the benefit of the doubt, so I always find it in my heart to help people out. So I wrote
That's
a
very
special
noble of you,
program
Mr.
for
Smith.
her.
So you wrote a specialized program for her.
Yes.
So now she doesn't even have the excuse that this wasn't a personalized program, allegedly. You went out of your
This
way
is
and wrote
directed only for her, yes.
very well. So what happened?
She did not follow my meal plan. She skipped the workouts, and she didn't pay me.
You guys didn't do what you're supposed to do.
That's not
And
true.
now I have not one personal trainer, I have two personal trainers, both of whom appear to be very qualified individuals who take their work very seriously, and it didn't work. I'm starting to wonder why it didn't work.
It didn't work because look at them. They only care about themselves. They're narcissistic, only care about their bodies and to earn money. They don't care about
I've heard
clients
Your
like
Honor,
me.
I've been
Mr.
a-
Smith,
I've been
let
a
me
friend
ask
of
you a
hers.
question. We're not here to collect your money, unfortunately, but
Trash
were you
trainers.
able to recoup your
All you had to
money?
do was go
Oh,
by
no,
the program.
but check
That's
this
all you
out.
had to do.
Order in the court, Miss White.
I went out to dinner, and who's sitting down in the restaurant? Erica. So I decided to confront her. I'm like, you know, you owe me money
Right.
for my program. Can you pay me? And what happened is absolutely disgusting.
What
I have
happened?
a video of it. I submitted it to the court.
Let's take a look,
You can
Bailiff.
decide for
Look
yourself.
what we have here. No wonder why you're not losing any weight. Look at this.
What are you doing? Stalking me?
You're out here drinking milkshakes and eating God knows what, and you have the nerve to be out trashing the fitness community?
I'm not trashing anything. I'm calling it like it is. You guys are trash trainers.
Ow!
Wow.
Pay me my money and use what's left over for your burgers and fries.
Screw you. You know what? This is my payment.
What the? Are you crazy?
Cheeseburgers, fries, milkshakes. Wow. Wow.
I'm entitled to have a cheat day.
Wow.
You've
Everyone
apparently
has.
had every day has been a cheat day for you, from what I can see. Now, how dare you come in here and sue Miss White When you're eating burgers and shakes, of course you're not going to lose weight. I don't know what kind of delusional weight program you thought you were on that you created in your own mind. Mr. Smith, you have a separate claim. I thank you for being here today and for showing us the real diet that Ms. Green here was following. So I thank you. You're excused from my courtroom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Green, how did you expect to lose weight? You're not paying babysitters, you're paying personal trainers. What do you want them to do? Lock you in a room and place your food and your food trays under the door?
No,
to
Your
ensure
Honor.
that you really adhere to their diets?
No, Your Honor. I wanted them to help me lose the weight, and if their program wasn't working for me, to adjust it to my needs.
You did this to yourself, and that's wrong. And I've had enough, so I'm ready to rule. And here's my verdict. This is what we're going to do. I am going to grant you, Ms. White, the money that you are requesting for all the loss of business as a result of what is clearly a defamatory message. Not one, but two, where you don't even try to disguise it and try to call it, by a general name so that nobody can come and point to her and go, oh, wow, you made this woman gain 25 pounds. I'm running away from your program, ma'am. You not only did it to her, you did it to the other trainer as well. He's not here suing you, lucky you. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to pay her $25,000 for all the loss of business that you've caused her.
Are you serious? What?
Were you not listening to me? Like, what part of my verdict were you ignoring or not listening
That's
to?
ridiculous.
$25,000,
I'm the victim,
ma'am.
though.
You're not
No,
the victim.
she's the
You did
victim,
not
and
do what
everybody
I
else in
said.
the training community that's had to deal with you is the victim.
That is horrible. That's ridiculous.
I feel
I'm
like-
so upset.
And
I feel
upset
like
too.
putting up a post about you saying, do not let this woman hire you. But you know what? That's a great idea. This is what we're going to do. You're not only going to pay Miss White $25,000, you're going to go now with Bailiff Delgado, who's going to escort you to my chambers. And before you leave today, what you're going to do is you're going to write a social media post apologizing
Thank you, Your Honor.
to Miss White and the rest of the personal training community and admit that when you don't follow a plan, you don't get the results.
Apologize
This
for
court
what?
has ruled.
I don't really want to do this.
You're gonna have to.
Okay, these trash trainers,
Seriously, nice, or we'll be here all day.
these trainers, I guess, helped me.
Not I guess. Do it right.
These trainers really helped me, and I didn't listen to them. So now this is, I guess, how I'm gonna look for the rest of my life.